Good morning, everybody. Joshua Gray out here today in Big Canoe. I've got my water, my lunch box, my trekking poles, and I'm walking over right now to my favorite spot, the Nancy Womack Trail. And I've got I have a 6-hour run today, and the plan is 6-hour Womack repeats. Alright, we're moving on up. It's nice down here with a little more water flowing. Just makes that beautiful sound even louder. And so I had this thought last night. I'll give an update on Tahoe and on kind of what's going on out there. Actually, I should probably give that update first, because it'll probably give some important context. So last Saturday, not sure what that date was, maybe the 15th or 16th, around there. A fire started out. I shouldn't say a fire started. Another fire started out in California. This is called the Caldor fire. Caldor fire. So YouTube it or Google it. I think it's bigger than 90,000 acres at this point. And you know, we were given a race update because it closed down a section of trail that the race is going to be on. I can't remember if it's the Desolation segment or the one prior to it, but it was a 20-mile section. But that was about a week ago. Yesterday the fire hopped Highway 50, which is kind of the southern line of the race. So it hopping over Highway 50 is not good. I know Candace is working on alternative routes to kind of cut that section of the trail off. But guys, if you go look at this, if you go take a look on YouTube, how big this fire is, it's insane. You know, I listened to a press conference last night, and you know, they're a week into it, and you know, you heard possibly the worst thing that you could possibly hear, which is the fire is 0% contained. So that's a little scary. They had it stopped at Highway 50 all week until some winds blew some ambers over the highway. They had already thinned out the other side of the highway, but you know, when you've got 100-foot flames, you know, you can't control that. Or how do you control that, right? So, you know, that's what's up. And it sucks, you know, it sucks for sure. But, you know, let's keep a little perspective, right? It could be a lot worse. You know, my home could be in the path. You know, all the people that have the, you know, their whole lives just burnt to the ground, and I'm sad and complaining about, you know, my 200-mile race not happening. So I think it's important to, you know, just keep some perspective looking at something like this. So, you know, I'm in the Tahoe 200 group, and obviously all the chatter is around, you know, what's going to happen with the race. Is it going to happen? Blah, 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 blah. And I, you know, if the person sees this, I'm not being critical of you. It's, you know, I think it's human nature. So I guess all I'm saying is that it's human nature that we need to fight, right? We can't, you know, we can't let that negativity kind of consume us and derail us. They were talking about motivation. So a couple things about motivation. I would say that I'm a pretty motivated person, but I'm not depending on motivation to get me through this race, to get me through this training run. I'm not looking for motivation. What I need is discipline. I need discipline. Today's gonna pass. Today's gonna pass whether I want it to or not. The stuff out there is gonna happen whether I want it to or not. The good, the bad, all those things can be a factor in my motivation, but none of it should affect my discipline. And that's what I'm out here for. You know, some of the guys on there, some of the gals out there were just saying, you know, I lost the motivation. Race may get canceled. Yeah, race might get canceled. That's true. But race day's not going to care if it doesn't get canceled. And you show up hoping your motivation will bring you through. I don't think it's going to work. I don't think it's motivation that's going to carry us. It's discipline. So 6 hours out here on the Womack. Hopefully I can get about 6,000 feet of elevation change. That's what I'm hoping for. So hope everyone's having an awesome day, and I'll check back with you and I'll check back in with you in a little bit. Yeah, coming out of the clouds a little bit. All right, we're about 2 hours in. Averaging just over a mile, or just over an hour per, we'll call it lap. So, excuse me, up and down. I think the first one took me 1 hour and 2 minutes before I turned around and got back on the trail. And this one was about the same, within a minute, excuse me, within a minute of that. So I imagine I'm gonna slow a little bit on the ups over the next 4 hours. As you can hear, the rain has returned. So that'll add a extra little element of fun. I'm hoping I can get 6 in, but I'm probably gonna have to push going down a little more than I have been in order to make that happen. I don't think I can go up any faster than I'm going without taking my heart rate, you know, way out of rhythm. So that's the story. Up here on this beautiful trail, on this, it's not that it's not beautiful out, because it is still beautiful out. Ugh. It's just raining. All right, check in a little later, see if my motivation is still there. All right, we are into the 3rd hour, and the rain's been getting worse. So there's that. There's sections of the trail that are pretty washed out, and I assume the majority of that's actually from last night, because it was, I don't know, from maybe 9 o'clock to after I went to sleep, it was pouring. So a little washed out in spots, but whatever. Averaging about an hour per trip. I think I already said that, but I took about a, I don't know, 8 to 10 minute break at the last one, just filling up my water, getting a little added nutrition in, and that's pretty much it. It's been a good run so far, and slow, you know, slow. I'm looking forward to, I don't know, a year from now or 2 years from now, when hopefully I can just make, you know, a running effort up the hill. Hopefully my fitness carries me along to that, because it's obviously where I want to be. But it's pretty sweet. So these are usually little tiny, you know, babbling brooks or whatever, you know, but all the rain has turned it into something a little cooler. I could have a bad attitude. I could say, you know what, it's raining, gotta go up this hill. But all things being equal, this is pretty nice. So I don't have a bad attitude about it. Ugh. I'm grateful that I'm out here, and that's it. I'm on the down, well, technically I'm on the uphill section, but the downhill section of the run. So a little over halfway done. I'm about 10 miles in, a little more than I assumed, but I guess I hadn't really thought about it since we started. So probably won't get, well, no probably about it, I won't get to 20, but I didn't have a target. I didn't have a target distance, just the time. So check back in a little while. Well, rain or shine out there, everybody, I hope that you're out there on the path to better fitness, to a better life, to better mindfulness, just to being better. So I'm gonna get after it. All right. 5 hours, 38 minutes in. About 15 and a half miles. I'm not gonna make it all the way to the top on this last one. So I think that means that I will have gotten maybe 5.5. We'll call them laps. But I'm a little tired. Ooh. I'm a little tired, and that's it really. Nutrition's been very good today. I'm not going to go through it right now, but I was able to maintain about 250 calories an hour. So happy about that. No issues. No issues with it. But I'm about ready to be done. Just climbing. Just getting this climb in. So I hope everybody has an awesome day. Get out there and stay on the path.